Right now I feel invincible.
Don't talk to me like that, sir.
This is a little bit too much now.
It's the best girl that wins.
It has definitely affected my confidence.
And I actually started taking some drastic measures.
This is going to be so painful.
Your girl made it.
We as women are so much more than that.
It's Crown Chasers time. After 2 weeks of pageantry preparation, the ladies got their last chance to sit down with each other and chat about their Miss South Africa journey before making their way back home.
So how are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling tired. I don't know, I'm very tired.
Yeah, it's crazy that we've been here for 2 weeks already.
Yeah, it's almost over. Right? I'm going to miss everyone so much.
I'm not going to miss you.
You're going to miss me the most.
I know I will.
How did you feel about today?
So I've been missing home a lot, like I'm not gonna lie to you. So as soon as I woke up today and I realized that it was Saturday, the first thing I did was, I called my mom and I was like, I'm gonna come tomorrow. And the day started off so well because I was so excited about that. And then when we were at the shoot, it was all fun. And then I realized that that's like the last thing we're going to do together.
Exactly.
And on the way back, I was literally so quiet in the car and Leander asked me what's wrong. And I was like, I'm gonna miss you.
How do you guys think you were different that made you make it into the top 10?
I was more confident in myself and my voice. I feel like last year, I wasn't really certain about why I entered. I just entered for the sake of entering to see where will I get. But this year, shoot, I don't know. I don't know if it's age, even though it's just been like a year older. But I'm more certain in my voice. I know why. I literally, every day I wake up and I'm like, yeah.
Yes, girl.
Who would you say you miss the most from home?
Personally, for me, it's not even somebody that's at home right now. It's somebody that's in China. So I have a best friend in China, and she's pregnant.
Oh, man.
So I was kind of hoping that South Africa would be in July, the whole process would start in July, because she's giving birth in July.
Oh man,
and I'm missing her birth. She called me the other day. She's like, I'm being admitted to hospital. I'm like, and I'm not there.
I'm gonna be there. Oh man.
I really miss her.
All of them, yeah, and my older brother. We always make time to call each other, and whenever we call each other, I know they'll always say something that reminds me of Kasi, or something. Even though it's my only chance to actually, reconnect. I don't get to travel home as often as I would like. It's just it's like I'm back home.
Yeah.
Everything. So
I think that obviously family is a big thing, but more than anything, I don't have a big circle of friends. I have one girl that I'm really close with, and she happens to be my makeup artist as well. And I promise you, I'd go to her house to get my makeup done for fun without any occasion or anything, because she would practice as well. I just like getting my face touched, as I'm sure you know now. And I miss her. I miss our conversations that we used to have. Just she felt like an older sister to me.
It's the third year that I'm entering. And when I entered in 2019, I was still very young. And I relate with what you said, where I just had the dream. I knew I wanted to enter Miss South Africa, but I didn't know why. I didn't understand the magnitude of this platform. So I entered in 2019, made it to top 30, got cut. Entered again in 2020, made it to top 30, made it to top 15, and as I felt that I had my foot in the door, it got shut again. So it was really hard, but I think it's necessary, and that's when you truly feel that if it's for you, then it won't leave you. And that sentiment didn't leave me, so that's when I went back and decided that I'm gonna work on myself and come back harder and stronger. So that's what we did.
And Louvet also made top 30 before.
Yeah. We were all three of us were entered in the same year. 2020,
And I think in a way that rejection, it's actually so important.
It is.
At the time, it was not fun and it was not nice, but I think I realized how much I want this and how big this actually is. Because I think if you just enter Miss South Africa, you've never done anything like this before, you don't really realize how big and how powerful this is. I think it's just so important to back yourself and to let other people see that you are confident and you do back yourself. I think that's something that I had to work on a lot.
Yeah, no, you guys got in, hey? You guys got in to top some things. I just entered and I never got an email or a call. I waited and waited and waited. Sorry. Yeah, but I was happy for you guys, obviously. But having been here, not only in top 30, but top 10 as well, is an absolute big deal for me. I couldn't believe, just making top 30 because last year I didn't get the call. So when I finally did, I was over the moon. So yeah, like you guys, I was very intentional about this year, where I'm gonna shoot my entry video, which photographer was going to shoot me, and my script, like whatever I was going to say. I started working on it and my vision for, entering Miss South Africa and what I want to do with the platform. So it was a lot of intention, a lot of planning, a lot of preparation that went to it. And so I see why I kind of made it here, because I was a bit more prepared than I was when I entered last year.
So how do you guys feel about our second and also our last week here in Johannesburg together as a group?
I definitely for me, I definitely say for myself that I discovered a lot of things about myself that I did not know that I had in me. Being around such phenomenal ladies, excluding you two, joking, made me realize that, certain individuals can take out the best in you or the worst in you, and having to be in this kind of setting, I think, took out the best in me, which also led me to realizing that I have a lot of growth to do.
Yeah, I think I share the same sentiment. Like, you really, coming to this platform, you obviously prepare yourself to be here, but every day we get something new. You're like, okay, I need to step up. Every day you have to
prepared.
Yes, you can never be prepared enough. So every day you actually challenge yourself to do better and better and better. And so there's a lot of growth that you go through. And like you're saying, being surrounded by so many empowered women, you're like, that's amazing. She's doing that. So you realize the things that you can still work on, and so that's really empowering in itself.
Yeah. I also think the second week for me was, like you said, it felt like the competition element was removed from it, and we could really just lean on each other for support, and it became less about beating the girl next to you, but this is my sister, and we're going to walk this road together, and we're going to build this relationship, and who knows where that's going to lead years down the line. Maybe the three of us start a business together, we don't know. But just based on looking at previous years' finalists, how close they got, and the friendships that they've built, I get really excited about that. But yes, I think for our next trip, it's going to be a little bit different. I think the pressure is going to be on.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think like going back as well, now that we get to go home, you realize that everything that you felt like, okay, no, this wasn't enough, you want to do so much more, and so this is the time to go and prepare. And obviously coming back, we're all like, heads on, game on. Yeah. You're my sister, but I'll see you on the other side.
Definitely. Going back to sisterhood, I remember coming into the first week when I was sitting in one of my diary cams, whatnot. I was asked, how do I feel about sisterhood? And my answer was quite straight to the point. I was like, at the end of the day, if you don't pour into my cup, I have no reason to pour into your cup. And I came into this with like a very closed off heart. I would definitely say the toughest part of this 2 weeks for me was breaking down my walls. Like, I could die to have a childhood friend. I could die to have a Leafy for 5 years. Or, because I genuinely love the idea of love, having genuine people around you, and also just having people who are constantly rooting for you, And I remember when I was packing to come here, I was doing it alone, aside from my stylist and my makeup artist, who has also turned into my friend. I remember I was texting my one friend. I was like, girl, I feel so alone because now I need to pack, and I'm also hungry. If I had someone who was genuine enough for me, they'd be cooking while I'm packing, or maybe they'd be running a few errands. I came here with no snacks because I didn't have enough time to go buy them. Because I'm alone, But I had to soldier on, and if it wasn't for these women to carry me and, hold my hand through the journey, I don't think I would have been able to, I wouldn't say cope, because for the longest time I've been alone. For the longest time I've had to do a lot of things on my own. But they showed me a broader perspective of what it's like to have a solid sisterhood, And now my biggest fear is that I'm going back to being alone. It's over.
On their last day, the ladies got the opportunity to phone home before leaving to see their loved ones face to face.
So how you feeling? I'm coming home tomorrow.
Sure, at long last. What time?
I think we're leaving around 3 p.m.
Sure, dude, I can't wait to see you. It's been so long.
Yes, man.
And I'm proud of you. You know how you managed to hold on for the whole week. So I'm in the whole 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's been hectic, but yeah, I'm proud of you, Shem.
Thank you.
You know I'm coming back tomorrow. I need.
Lie?
I promise you.
And I'm gonna cry.
Actually, I'm gonna see you on Monday. Go Dwag.
You're gonna be, yes, because that's when I get to the class.
Yes, totally, guys.
Lie to me. I'm so happy.
What do you miss the most? Compliment me.
Like you being here, and getting to spend the days with you and like summarizing the days with you and like working on goals together. No, you're just like one amazing partner, and it's definitely better like with you being around.
Thank you, my lief.
Yeah, but time to come back home, please.
Very, very soon. Very soon.
Ngiyashutha.
Okay. Wonke umuntu ubuza ngawe ayisikhulile.
Ngiyabuya kusasa. Nami
ngiyafundela ulwazi kubi Shem.
hayi phela lo yakukhumbulani.
Ngiyavuka. Wena Miss South Africa.
Antiwa hao.
Sibaphethile. Awuna kamukhumbu, awuna umunkwe.
Lucky.
Hey,
Sharp.
Sharp, wena ukae morisa ubuli. Ngiyakubona modlara ma.
Ke tlo ba ka boshigo.
Shota wena.
Ke tla le bona ke mo.
The past 2 weeks, I think, their lives have changed so much and they don't even realize it yet. I think the moment that they're going to step back home, like stepping into the reality of who they were before they came to Masesa, they're going to realize how much they've grown. And the people and the partners and the families and the mums and the dads, those are the people that's going to tell them, wow, what happened to you?
What we've seen now is this amazing growth from a physical and outward perspective. And we get to see that. But over the next 2 weeks while they're home, or the next month while they're home, that's where the real internal work starts. I think we're going to see so much growth. And for me, that's why round 2 is almost so exciting always, because you get to see them completely different to where they were.
When they go home, I think it's going to be for them to implement everything that they've been taught, to really prep themselves mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically for pageant week.
Round 2 is always a different game. You're in it to win it or you're not. You're there to get the crown or you're not. So there will be those girls who come and they just want to be friends and make it like it was. And then you'll get the really competitive ones who are here to win. And you will see that come out in them. They want to win.
Now we will see what we've taught them, who's taking it to heart, and who's actually preparing themselves to be Miss SA.
Coming up on Crown Chasers.
Judging day is drawing nearer.
One of the things that I'm excited about is getting to meet all the judges.
And I think we are going to start feeling the pressure.
The one judge that I'm really nervous about is obviously Professor Tsuliwa Denzela.
I cannot wait to show the judges who I am.
I have been researching and preparing myself for judging day.
You guys are not ready to witness the greatness of that dress.
Today, I feel re-energized and I'm clearer on my vision.
I feel more excitement than I do nervousness.
I know that I've given everything I could possibly give.